Fallen Saint. The Gilded Saint speaks, and if you are wise, you will listen. My ultimate prize, the Tablet of Life and Time, has eluded me once again. As the patron saint of its fabled Thieves Guild, I have dispatched my most devoted acolytes to retrieve this ancient Tolokane artifact for me countless times. Somehow, no matter how skilled they are in the ways of thievery and deception, they always found a way to fail me. I found a new hope when the self-proclaimed kingpin of crime, Wilson Fisk, was anointed the mayor of New York City. I knew that he would do anything to be worshipped by the masses, so when the timeline began to fracture and New York's safety became imperiled, I seized the opportunity to help Fisk become the city's savior, for a small price. All Fisk had to do was retrieve the Tablet of Life and Time and deliver it safely to me. If he did, I vowed to him that I would use my magic to undo the damage caused by the coronal plague sweeping across the city. Fisk would get all the credit, and I would get what I had coveted all for so long. At first, Fisk balked at the idea of anyone having leverage over him, making him reluctant to accept the deal. But when I informed him that the other option was that I would simply claim his beloved city for myself, he quickly reconsidered. Despite his criminal past, Wilson Fisk was never a true thief. He was fully aware that he lacked the skills required to breach the Sanctum Sanctorum, where the tablet was being held. In order to pull off such an elaborate heist, he brought in an expert of his own, a former member of my Thieves Guild who called herself a Black Cat. When the cat eventually returned with a Tablet of Life and Time, it seemed that Fisk had lived up to his end of the bargain. I cast an incantation to cleanse the city of its coronal curse, expecting instant results. However, for some unknown reason, my magic had no effect on the strange structure at the epicenter of the incursion. It was as if the building had been shielded by a powerful extra-dimensional force beyond even my grasp. But it mattered not. Perhaps one building remained in its time-altered state, but I had quelled the spread of the disruption, as promised. I took my prize and left, leaving Fisk to handle the aftermath on his own. When I returned to my domain, I locked the Tablet of Life and Time away in my vault. But when the time came for me to finally put it to use, I was shocked to discover that the artifact in my possession was nothing more than a forgery. I had traded my services for a useless hunk of stone. The mortals played me for a fool, and they will pay the price for their transgression. Every last one of them.